Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisco Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Whiteout Survival, I'm going to go in and do a little bit of a day one construction push for our SvS Prep. Now, the buff is going to land on me soon, like in the next 8 minutes. Holy smokes. So I need to go and get ready. So let's get after it. Now, because I'm about to power push on day one of SvS, I should push Valyria a bunch. And probably I should even hold back some amount of power pushing until tomorrow. I was going to do a bunch of charms. I was going to do a bunch of stuff today that I want to do. But I actually think I should try to limit how much I push today, because I'll just get a higher point score on literally any other day. So I probably need to chill. But what I do think is very important is day one, Valyria first skill. This increases your prep phase points by a percentage. So, I mean, how exactly does this look? Like, if I go and look at SvS points and I look here, oh, it already says. It's already boosting it. Yeah, I mean, whew, baby, that is pretty legit. So if I go in and I look at skills on Valyria, and I start upgrading this first skill, this is the one, we increase our prep phase points. Yeah, and I also would like to increase my rewards a little bit. I've already done the learning here. So let's just bang that out. Now, the rest of that I'll do tomorrow. But here is where I can go in and do some speeding up too, right? Because speed ups are going to get rewarded on this day, right? Let's do a quick look. Learning, speed ups. Yes. I'm not getting points for the upgrades, the use of the books here, which is definitely a bummer, but I think it's in this instance offset by the fact that, sure, I'm not getting points for the book usage, but I'm getting a higher percentage point on like all the upgrades I'm about to do. So it probably is worth. So here we go. We quick use on that. We do an upgrade here, and we're up to 10%. Let's get a little more learning in. We do it again, 24 hours. Speed it up. We do it again. Okay. We speed it up. Upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I think I just want to just keep doing this, right? Like, I think this is worth. I could be off base here, but I think this ends up being worth. Theoretically, I guess you could math this out and figure out if this is worth or not. But step one, upgrade Valyria. Now this is taking some number of days of speeds, but I, again, think this is worth. Okay, upgrade skill. Now, to go any further, I've got to get into casual too. So I think this is good enough for day one of prep. Tomorrow, I'm going to focus on Valyria all over again at the start of the day. I think that's the game plan. And although I had planned to do a bunch of charm stuff today, I think we just line this up. I'm going to set it up with learning all day over there. I think that's probably good. And we leave the last 6% on the table for today's upgrades, because it's going to require taking her level higher, and I think we're chilling, right? So Valyria, we're acquaintance 3. I got to get to casual 2. Yeah, I mean, I at that point, I'm missing out on a lot of points worth of upgrades over here in relationship advancement, you know? So I don't know what actually the best way is. Mathematically, it is knowable, but I'm just not interested in that level of detail, to be honest. Now, the upgrade we're going to be doing today is actually right over here. So we'll go in and make this purchase real quick. The thing we're going to be doing is upgrading the War Academy. That's our actual building push today. So I'm going to speed up what's here because I can't upgrade it at the same time. And I'm going to go all the way up to the max of what I can do with this, I think. This looks like it's going to take a lot of refined fire crystals. So in order to do this, we're going to swing on over to the laboratory here, and we're going to do 60 of these bad boys real quick. Start the week off right. So let's get this done. and see where we end up. And I feel pretty good about having more than enough to do what we want to do today, just going up to 60. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not. But I think I will be fine. Again, this is something that someone who actually has time in the day could have mapped out in advance. But your boy Cheese over here, nope. No, sir. We just are crushed for time and doing the absolute best we can on so many things in life. I just give it what I can. And I can't give any more. Okay. I'm getting kind of wrecked on the luck here. Oh my gosh. Can I please get a 6 or anything other than a 3? A 4. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're at the higher tier. We pumped the brakes there. I think that gives me more than enough to do what I need to do. I could get this advanced fire crystal sale, but I don't think this is what I need in this exact moment. What I'm going to do is upgrade the War Academy here. Now, obviously for any series of building upgrades, one of the things that's most important is going in and activating your buffs. So as soon as we have this, we're going to pop Builder's Aid. We're going to go and we're going to pop Double Time. So we're going to be kind of chilling, ready for action here. And what I'm going to do is queue up the command center. Now, the other thing you want to have done that you probably have already done, because everybody should try to sort of push this early, is to head over to Agnes and to get this skill over here. Good project management is a precursor to efficient construction. Agnes speeds up construction by 8 hours on every new build. That's the one. All right, that's the one. So, oh, I forgot. Quest. Everybody. Okay. Oh my gosh. And I need to put in requests. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so right around reset, you guys should be exchanging your puzzle pieces. I forgot. This is the time. Everybody's looking at it right at reset. Everybody's looking. You get these in, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, people will put in more requests here. I actually have album stuff to open, so we should just open these real quick. Oh yeah. W, chat. Oh yeah, that's good. Nice. Okay. Oh, even got a new piece from that. Surprising. But okay, cool. Now I can go in, since I opened all those, and put in my request. Boom. Okay. Very excellent. And we've got our appointment. So the time has come to do our building upgrades. Now, the title lasts for 30 minutes. I only need it for 5 minutes. So we'll be pretty quick about all this. But we're going to do the War Academy. This does take some number of days. Okay, here we go. Once we activate this, it's kind of like we're going, okay? So there's double time. And we go over here. Over here, pet. Oh my god. I'm starting to think maybe I actually should have pushed Valyria further, and that might have been better. But it's too late now, so we do the thing. Here we go. We get a couple helps in. There's really not time for helps to roll up. We speed it up. We do the upgrade. Then we do this again. I think in hindsight, I should have pushed Valyria a little higher. In hindsight, I should have just said, you know what? However many... I see, this is, again, one of those things that was mathematically knowable. The percentage boost I would have gotten here, does it exceed the amount of points I would have earned from all the upgrades that I'll be doing tomorrow? Hard to say. Actually, it's not hard to say. It's just someone who has time needs to have done that. Okay. Upgrade. We're on that 5-minute clock at this point. Slam it. And we go again. And here we go. And we're almost up to level 7. We got a little bit of time on these pep buffs, right? Yeah, we got time. Chat, we have so much time to burn. How many prep points am I even putting on the board? That's just a couple million. It's not that many points. It's not like bonkers points. Valeria stuff's pretty cool though. Look at all these extra rewards. Dang. Sheesh. Okay. We'll work more on Valyria tomorrow. Upgrade this bad boy again. And while I'm here, we'll upgrade the command center. I'm going to do that again tomorrow as well, but I'm going to do that one passively. I don't think I need to speed that one up. So we're kind of chilling on that front. We do this. Okay, we're almost there, chat. How long do I have on my buffs? Another 2 minutes. Yo, we're chilling. We're so chilling. 2 minutes, 20 seconds here. Couple of helps rolled in. That's awfully nice. We get that going. It's funny, like, how many points I'm going to put on the board with charms. It's like really big cooking at that point. And our research speed journey and War Academy journey will be completed. W. The weirdness here is like, I guess technically I don't need to speed this up right away. This is the final level, right? That is, I think the final level. More details. I can wait for a few helps, but then I think I just punch it through. Because the thing about using speed ups on this building is that you can't upgrade it and do research at the same time. Can you? Wait, could I? No. You can't. That's what I thought. So because you can't do that, it's incredibly valuable to use speed ups here because your speed ups do double duty. Not only do you finish what you're doing faster, but then you can queue up the next thing and that's ticking down time, which is pretty awesome. We had 30 helps roll in. I mean, I can wait a minute here. So yeah, with Valyria, I don't know what, like, how many points would I have gotten from the probably, like, what is it going to run me? 200 shards to upgrade her? Probably not nothing. So what's worth more? 6% of points on what I just did? Is it the 6% of points? Well, it might have been the 6% on day 2. What's the upgrade worth? Sigils are worth 6,000 points. I mean, what are we looking at here? 6,000 times 200. No, I mean, that's like 1.2 million points. Is that 1.2 million points? Actually? Well, I need glasses. But if it is, then yep, nope. We did that the right way. I don't think that the 6% would have been worth that. So there we go. Cool. We might have done that correctly. W chat. Okay. Those buffs fall off, but the War Academy is now level 8. Huge W. And I'm a little torn because it's like, do I run out some research? I think the answer is like, yes. I should do something more than nothing, right? Like I should do something more than nothing, like a day worth of speed ups wasted if I don't queue something right now. But I am going to get like the research buff tomorrow. I should have looked at like how much faster these are now that I have the research speed. I don't actually know, but I suspect it's quite a nice boost. It's also conflated a little bit by the fact that I do have a buff going right now. I have the state buff. So it's a little wacky, but okay. There we are. Now, the reason I'm not rushing the command center is that I only have 5 ticks to go to get to the next level. 2 of those I can get done today, right? Like one I've already queued up. The next one I'll queue up first thing in the morning because this is going to be done. And I'll do that without the buff running, right? And then I can queue up another probably 2 buffs tomorrow. And on tomorrow, I can get, I guess by the time this goes live, well, no, I mean, on the next day of prep, I'll be able to get the credits still for Fire Crystal stuff. So that's all fine. Fire Crystal to upgrade buildings and refined fire crystals are still worth points tomorrow. And then the day after, does it count then? No, it won't count then, but there's going to be another day where fire crystals and all that stuff is worth something. Yeah, see, on the final day. So it's all going to work out. So there you have it, my day one of prep, which I think I did correctly in prioritization of like, yeah, I think it was worth pumping up the points a good bit. And since I've done that, pumping the brakes from deploying the likely, 200 shards or whatever in relationship advancement to get past this level 7. Because I need casual 2, not even casual 1, and we are acquaintance 3. So yeah, that would take a lot. But man, like even these rewards were kind of fire, right? I mean, Valyria slaps, man. Holy. The extra Sunfire token's obviously nice. I'm going to use a lot of speed ups on Valyria. Like, I feel like this is just a get it done right away thing, and then once it's done, you're kind of chilling, right? And right away, I think for most people is some amount of push initially, and then most of it on day 2. Of course, if you want to see a full breakdown of Valyria, I'll have a card in the end screen. I run down exactly sort of how I would go about approaching that. Ooh, I don't know if I can get this piece, but we'll see. We'll see. These now we're asking for some tricky pieces that I think most people can't serve up. But okay, cool. Very cool. Leaderboard 6th in the state for puzzle pieces. Very poggers. I don't know where you guys are at, by the way, with the recycle shop. Are you getting the 1 monthly stock item? Or are you getting 10 of the Mythic General Scene Frag packs? I think the 10 is the way to go, but you let me know your thoughts in the comments, all right? And I think as much as I want to just like stay and hang out, I think we've covered everything in this vid. How are we looking now on prep phase? Closer, but they're ahead. It's going to be tough, chat. Who knows? I mean, it just started, but it could be tough. I guess we'll see. This is going to be a tough state to fight against. I'm from what I understand, they got a lot going for them. So strong state, going to be very interesting. Chief gear score excluding charms. Well. Not how you get prep points today. GG's. All right, until next time, you have fun, smash your enemies. Watch the full breakdown of Valyria. If you weren't sure why I just did what I did, that's the vid to watch, all right? Until next time, for real this time, you have fun, smash your enemies. Thanks again to the makers of the game for sponsoring today's video.